to my YouTube channel. Um, Today I'm going to talk about BUSD crops farmer and compare with another project of baked beans fork, Grinch bucks. They both launched on the same day, so I thought it would be good to make a comparison on the TDL of those two projects and see how why BUSD crops farm is going to last a lot longer. Um, and then, they both have different features. And I just wanted to run my analysis to see which type of baked beans fork one should go into going forward, since there's still many forks coming out every single day. Let's take a look at the contract balance for the two projects first. Okay, so this is the Grinch bucks. Grinch bucks launched 12 days ago, 13 days ago, just like BUSD crops farmer. As you can see, a lot of hype, and we start to see a decline after the fifth day or so. Decline the funds already. And if we go to the BUSD crops farmer TDL, well, it wasn't as hyped as Greenspats, but slowly but steadily, we're seeing growth in TDL, which is very nice to see. Going back to Grinch bucks, if you see deposits and the withdrawal amounts on a daily basis, you will see that already. What's amazing to me is that on the first day, like you see already like there's so much amount of BNB being withdrawn. Like what the hell? You're supposed to make the project live longer, right? For the investors, but it just people keep withdrawing because they're freely, they're allowed to do whatever they want, because there are no features that regulate withdrawals. So that's why, and it's already in the 22nd of April. Withdrawal amounts exceed the deposit amount, right? And then the last 7 days or so, practically there's no deposit amount. Just we see the withdrawal amount, right? If we go into the BUSD crops farmer counterpart, it is still growing, and then we don't see the withdrawal amount exceeding the deposit amount, even after almost 2 weeks since the launch. So going back to features, so these features are the ones that sustain the project a lot longer than normal baked bean forks. So 8% daily, which is the same. Let me zoom up a little bit. But 8% referral bonus, right? So Grinch bucks, for example, going back to this homepage, and you will see it is 12%. So Grinch bucks and other straight forks out of baked beans normally have 12, or some of the time 13, 14%. So this is a lot lower in the USD crops farmer. And also you have the cooldown, upon withdrawal, and you also have the cutoff and accumulation of rewards, and most of all these, right? 10 times mandatory compound feature, which got updated from 5 times mandatory compound features about a day or two ago, and also a 80% tax on withdrawal if you haven't compounded 10 times. This is also, there's been a change on this. Used to be, I believe, 60% penalty if you haven't compounded 5 times. So these are like a new feature that they introduced, which actually try to make the project almost sustained. So these are the reason, and also let's take a. I wanted to, to see the details. I downloaded, of these BSC scans. Like you use API calls to download all the transactions, and you can actually see, who's withdraw, the top fund trainer, things like that, and ROI with referral wallet, non-referral wallet, and so on. So for example, this is the Grinch list of wallets and the withdrawal amount, deposits. So as you can see, this is sorted by withdrawal amount. I in BNB, but I also put in dollars, dollar value. This is not precise because we're in a bearish market. I just did $400 a BNB, so just as a reference. Yeah, so this is what, this tells me already a lot about the project, right? Withdrawal count. So how many withdrawals that each wallet has made so far. The project's been always around, it's been only around, less than 2 weeks, right? And then all I see is like tons of withdrawal made, 44 times, 10 times. So this is crazy, right? And then you see crazy ROI percentage here. And this shouldn't be like that. Well, at least from my perspective, if we want, as an investor, wanting to, go into a, project, then I would like to, um, I would like the project to last long. And this is not how, the project can be sustained. And then you would see a referral bonus and a referral bonus in normal big beans folks. Like, okay, you get a referral bonus whenever they deposit, the wallets that are referring to you make a deposit, as well as whenever they compound as well, right? So that makes these top influencers, the YouTubers, make tons and tons of BNBs. Like if we go back to this is BNB. If you remember, in the previous video I covered this, but this is BNB. Um, and as you can see, like yeah, this wallet's made 650 BNBs. This data is a week old, so by now this guy had made maybe like 750 or 800 BNBs out of only 13 BNB deposited, and most of the most of the withdrawal amount that it came from the referral, right? So this is crazy. And the same things happen if you don't change anything in the code. Same thing's gonna happen. Um, Withdrawal amount almost 300 BNBs. This top wallet. Um, this is crazy, right? ROI almost 10,000%. And if this is sorted by the withdrawal amount, and I added these two columns here, cumulative withdrawal amount and percentage. So if you see the cumulative percentage, right? So the top 20 wallets responsible for almost 50% of the total withdrawal amount. So this is crazy, right? It's kind of the same as well, it's the same as baked bean, spook beans. These top withdrawal, well, the top wallets with the highest withdrawal amount, they're responsible for the drains and the funds, basically. So yeah, and if I go to, this is the crops farmer. Um, this is the crops farmer data, the same thing. But if you look at the withdrawal count, like I don't see any crazy numbers, right? Because of the feature that makes you compound more. Otherwise, it's a high penalty. So that's why even sorted by withdrawal amount in dollar value, you don't see crazy number of withdrawals made, and then I don't see any. Well, I do see every now and then these crazy guy wallets like zero deposit and made money. But apart from these, there are very few. But I don't see crazy ROI percentage here, which is very healthy in Big Bean's daily ROI dApps. And if you see, I made the breakdown of non-referral wallets and referral wallets, and this is a Grinch box. As you can see, non-referral wallets, it's 44% already. So it's been less than 2 weeks, and then ROI is 44% already, which is too high. And then if you look at the referral wallets ROI, it's 140%. So people are withdrawing crazy. If you go to the same in BUSD crops farmer, non-referral wallets so far, this is the average. It includes wallets that have made their first deposit today or yesterday too. And it should be zero, but it's the same conditions in Greenbacks as well. So it's just 12% or referral wallets. That's 9%. So both are very low, right? Which is very nice to see because that makes me think this project will going to last a lot longer. And if if investors start to see the TVL chats like that, then this is attractive, and you know this gonna make new investors want to deposit their money. Whereas if I go back to green spots, right, and I don't want to be in here. Like as soon as I see a decline, and like it's so risky for me. So I think these guys are doing really good from my perspective. Um, so yeah, going back to the BUSD, today I made comparison with Grinchbacks that had their launch on the same day and different features, and this I just went through the differences, and this is why I think this is going to last a lot long. There are some improvements. I think if the guys are going to launch another project, I think they could add a lot more features to make it even more sustainable. Maybe I can cover those improvements that I can think of in the next video. All right, so that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching.